Hello everyone, my name is Alex Gilbert and this is my story. I was adopted at the age of 2 from an orphanage at the top of Russia. I came here in 1994 when I was adopted by my New Zealand parents. I had a great upbringing here, a great childhood, and a family that really looked out for me, my brother and I here in New Zealand. When I was older, I decided I really wanted to connect and track down my roots and learn about my Russian bloodline. And that's when I went to go and track down my birth parents for the very first time. At the end of 2013, when I was 21, I then went over to Russia to then go and meet both my birth mother and my birth father. I tracked down my birth mother first and then eventually tracking down my birth father. Now, he didn't know anything about me until I connected with him for the very first time. Now, those emotions with me meeting my birth mother, I remember getting out of the car and just walking over there and waving and saying hello and just getting very nervous about meeting her. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what was really running through my mind. I had all sorts of nerves running throughout the entire day, especially from getting off a plane the day before all the way from New Zealand. Now I went to go over and hug her and I gave her a big hug, and of course it was very awkward in the beginning, but I knew that it was going to change my life, and it certainly did. Right after meeting my birth mother, I then went to go and meet my birth father. Now, he lives in St. Petersburg, and remember, he didn't know anything about me. Up until that time, I contacted him for the first time that same year. So his nerves were running just as equally as nervous as me from when I went to go and meet him. So with my birth father, remember, he didn't know anything about me until I tracked him down that same year. And so I can understand why he was so nervous. He was nervous with meeting me and I was nervous with meeting him, but we were both excited as well. Now, when I met him, it completely changed my life. His outlook on life, everything really changed from that moment forward of meeting him. Our relationship is very strong, and me connecting with my birth father has always been strong to this day. Now, with it being over 10 years, I'm still connecting with my birth father a lot more, but not so much with my birth mother. It's very hard with those connections with my birth mother, but I can understand with her life, she was in an orphanage all throughout her childhood. I can understand that her life has not been easy as well for her. So I look out for her and I always put myself in her shoes. But this is my story, and now with my connections of me connecting with my birth family, I've now created an organization called I'm Adopted, which is helping adoptees all across the world connect. And I'm very proud to have established this community back in 2015 and seeing it grow so many years. It's been incredible. It's growing so much all across the world. And you can visit I'm Adopted through our Facebook page, but also you can visit my journey and my story through my YouTube channel as well, Alex Gilbert. Thank you all so much. Thank you for hearing my story. Please look after yourselves wherever you are in the world. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening.